Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel again, the Stephen Williams Show. This morning, I'm just briefly going to talk to you on some matters of financial importance. As always, I try to, just educate and talk about things that I consider that are important. Now, if you're in your 20s, money doesn't really matter much to you for the most part. When you're in your 30s, it kind of matter. When you're touching your 40s, and your 50s, not to mention your 60s, you will realize how important money is. You know, when we're young, we tend to just be carefree about life and the world around us, especially financially. Money comes in one hand, it goes through the other, and so on. So, but as you progress in life, you realize how important money is. And I think one of the reasons this is so is that, okay, let's say you have a job and now you're looking for retirement. Then you begin to wonder, how will I be able to sustain my life the way it is during my retirement, okay? So you will realize that money is very, very important and significant when it comes to heading to looking for retirement. And what we have discovered is that a lot of people are having financial hardships in retirement because they did not save enough money, they don't have enough money, they didn't plan properly, the pension is not enough, and they are broke during retirement. And this can be a real stressor. So, when you're young, it pays to put aside some money for your retirement. Don't think, oh, I'm just 20, it doesn't matter. I don't think about retirement. What? Yeah, trust me, the time really moves fast. You'll be 30 before you know it, and then 40 and then 50, and then you realize, wow, where did the time go? So try and understand that money is very important. It is not how much money that comes in your hands that matters. It is how much of that money you're able to put aside and keep and save and invest. Because you don't want to reach retirement old and on top of that you're broke. You have a mortgage in your retirement. You have a car payment, you have student loan, you have all these loans to pay back when you're old and gray. And now is when you should be chilling, going by the beach and enjoying the sunset and going to Jamaica, my beautiful home, one of those all-inclusive hotels to start living. You know, that's what you should really be concerned with. Instead, a lot of people, they have to be working during their retirement age because they did not put aside enough. But you know something? As I say that, it is not that people don't want to save. I believe people want to save. People would love to save, but the way the jobs are structured, they don't give you enough to save. When you get that paycheck, and you take all the bills, there's nothing left to save. And that has been my experience, not just here in Canada, but it's also here. I was in Jamaica, and it was the same thing. So it's like there's a science to how much they pay you when you work a job. Yeah, they sit down and they calculate how much does it take to keep this person coming back to the job. And that's why I always tell people, do not just sit in a job and then let that be your only source of income. You've got to be innovative. You've got to do other things that can yield you an income monthly, annually, whatever, whenever. But you've got to do some investments, whether it's in real estate, in some good companies in the stock market. Let me, as I speak of this, I remember one of the best ways to have money or to strike it rich, I should say, is to invent a solution to a problem. Invent something, and if that thing takes off, it can make you into a millionaire, whatever the thing is, right? If you understand how this world works and how money works, most millionaires either are invention of an idea, or they are working on somebody's idea or product. They sell somebody's product. It's okay. But if you have your own invention and can take that from the conception stage to the market, the product stage and to the market, then you are in for a real treat. Also, there is what is called intellectual property. A lot of people don't understand. Let me say this, my friend. Every one of us have a book in us. Every one of us have a book in us. Whether it be your life story, or it be some imaginative fiction or whatever. But every one of us can write a book. And sometimes we fear writing a book. It doesn't mean that you're going to write a book overnight. That's stressing. What you need to do every time an idea comes to your head, note it down. Make a note on your laptop, your computer, wherever, in your phone. When you see anything that relates to the topic, note it down. Write a sentence, write a paragraph, write a chapter. Before you know it, the chapter, the sentence become paragraph, the paragraph become a page become a chapter of a book, one chapter, two chapters, and so on and so forth. And all of us have it within us. Record it. If you can't take notes, record it. Yeah, when the idea comes, most of these smartphones have what is called a voice recorder. Record the idea, record the thought, and write a book. Because I noticed that when you write a book, not only are you getting the sales if properly promoting that book, but you're also getting royalty. Write a song. Even if you're not a singer, you can write a song, write a rhyme. Put it out there. A singer may like it. And you never know. You may just strike it rich, because when you have intellectual property, there's what is called ongoing. Let me let that siren pass. I live close to the roadside. Right. As I was saying, you never can tell. You can write a song and the intellectual property is yours, and somebody sing it for you and you get royalty from that. That all matters. We have to think in terms of not just dependence on a job for survival. We have to think in terms of businesses. What is it that you can do? And these days there are things that you can do from home. You can do online. And to be honest with you, personally, I've tried a few stuff. I've tried Shopify. Didn't work for me at all. I wasn't getting any sales, so I shut it down. I've tried a lot of these guru programs, but I realized that a lot of these guys who are selling programs, that's how they're getting rich. They're getting rich teaching you how to get rich. So I am not too much into the online thing. I'm not too enthused about it because I've tried quite a few of them. They never seem to work for me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. And I know somebody out there is going to listen to this video and offer me some program that will be the one. Yeah, well, you know something. I'm open, yes, but I'm not too enthused because this online thing, it's tedious. What I'm looking for is something that works passively for me, create passive income for me, and that's one of the reasons why I love real estate investing. Because if you buy a property, you rent out that property, the mortgage is being paid by the tenant, and the building, the value of the property is going up, especially if you do some additions to it, some improvement to it, you know, it all matters, and the value of that property goes up over time, so you can flip it, you can keep it as a retirement package, etc., etc. Land too is not a bad investment. However, I am not too enthused in investing in land, because if you're not careful when you're buying land, you just have something that's taking away money from you. It's not bringing in a rental income. Nobody's using it. You're not farming it. It just sits there. So I'd rather put my money in a condo or a small house or townhouse or whatever than put it in land. Land is still good because they always say God is not making any more land. So yeah, it's okay to buy a piece of land and, you know, watch it increase in value maybe over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And it's okay, especially if it's located at a good area, in a good developing city, etc. You know, that can work out. But if you buy a piece of land and it's in some remote desert, I wish you luck. Because most time those values never move. It only goes down or remains stagnant. So yeah, I just thought I would share these thoughts with you, that don't wait until you're in your 50s and 60s to start putting aside some money for your retirement. Start early, be consistent. If you have a job, it's good to have a, you know what I find a lot of people doing it, and it seems to work out fine, and I have done it too. Ask your manager to take out some of your pay and put it towards some kind of saving and investment without you seeing it, because chances are how money works is as if you have the money, you're going to spend that money. The more money we have is the more we spend. Yeah, right now, if you hear you're going to get 100,000 tomorrow morning and you're sure, today you start shopping. That's how money is. That's how psychology of money is. Once you get it, you're going to want to spend it. You're gonna want a better car, a better house, a pair of shoes. You're no longer wearing these Chinese-made stuff. You're wearing brand names. You're gonna want brand name clothes. Hello. So yeah, man, it's how money works. So please, do your due diligence and put aside something for a rainy day, because it all will matter when you're getting up in age, and you don't want to go into old age broke and poor and poverty stricken. You want to go in your old age with dignity and less stress about money, so you can really begin to enjoy your retirement and your work life. I hope I've said something to you this morning that will make a difference. Thank you very much as always for listening. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe to my videos, and turn on the bell so that as I send them out, you can learn some wisdom from what I'm trying to impart here. Thanks. Have yourself a blessed day. God bless. Take care and bye-bye.